What's going on, guys? Sam Adams here, and welcome to On the Topic Of, which is a series I normally do every Friday on my channel, but because of the holiday week that we had this past week, it's actually going to be coming out on Saturday just for this particular week, because there was a huge piece of gaming news that I really wanted to talk about, or at least it's pretty huge for the PlayStation fan base, and that is the fact that Uncharted 4: A Thief's End has actually been pushed back another month into April 2016, and I thought I would talk about that for a minute and give my thoughts and opinions on it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. So to start things off, Uncharted 4 was originally supposed to come out this fall of 2015, but it was actually pushed back to March of 2016, which is kind of why the PlayStation exclusive games were a little bit few and far between. Of course, PlayStation did dominate with Star Wars Battlefront. Tomb Raider pretty much got thrown under the bus. The sales for Halo 5 were a little bit subpar, so Sony pretty much had control over this past couple of months as far as game sales go, but Uncharted 4: Thief's End was planning to be their big fall release, and unfortunately Naughty Dog was not confident enough in the product to push it out early, and I think that was a pretty good idea, so they originally pushed it back to March of 2016, and everyone was pretty excited about it. It was showing off the PlayStation experience a good bit, and for the past couple of months, the hype for the game has been building up considerably. So now this past week, Naughty Dog actually released some information through a blog post on the PlayStation blog, revealing that the game would be delayed yet again into April 2016 as opposed to their original March 2016 release date, and they actually confirmed in stone that the game is going to be coming out on April the 26th, 2016. Now when it comes to delaying a game, I kind of have a unique philosophy on this. A lot of people are like, push the game out, go ahead and work really hard and release this game and try to get it as close to the original release date as you possibly can, because that's when people were expecting it, and that's when we should expect to see it on shelves, and that's when you should have it on a shelf. Naughty Dog, that is not how I see it whatsoever, mainly because I've seen this kind of thing in the past, and I would rather a developer take time on the game and perfect the game and work out all of the kinks, so to speak, rather than push out a product and have bugs and glitches and something that might entirely defame a franchise from the glory that it might once have, because as we all know, Uncharted 4 is going to be the last Uncharted game following the story of Nathan Drake, the original discoverer, adventurer that we had from the original game. So this is a pretty major release for both Naughty Dog and Uncharted and PlayStation as a whole, and I know that they want to take time on this and really make sure that they do the game right. I really liked how a Naughty Dog developer put it in the blog post, which I will kind of, throw over to the side somewhere, but he said, "This is our largest Uncharted game to date, and the team has been working incredibly hard to meet the challenge of closing out the game's development in a timely manner. However, as we approached our final deadlines and started wrapping up the game's levels, we realized that several key sequences needed extra resources to bring them to the finish line. After carefully considering all of our options, we decided to extend our schedule, making sure that we get a few more polish passes before submitting our Gold Master, the final disc for manufacturing." So pretty much they're not just delaying the game to make sure everything works right, they're making sure that huge key sequences are working correctly so that the game flows well, and of course they're going to be doing that little nitpicky stuff to make sure that Uncharted 4 is the Uncharted finale that fans expect. Personally, I'm really excited to see how Uncharted comes to a head, because I have played every Uncharted game that there is to play. I played the first one, I even played the one on the Vita. I haven't played them on the PlayStation 4 because I did play them on the PlayStation 3, but they were incredible experiences, and I kind of have a bond with Nathan Drake, and the gameplay that I have seen definitely confirms in my mind that it is going to be a game that is worth playing, and like I said, I can't wait to play it regardless of the release date, and I would rather Naughty Dog take time and perfect the game than rush out a product that is just less than satisfying and leaves me feeling like Uncharted got kind of swindled out of the ending that it deserved. What it comes down to is that if you have a PlayStation 4, you can look forward to playing Uncharted 4 on April the 26th of 2016, and I don't know about you, but I'll definitely be counting down those days as they kind of get a little bit closer, because right now I'm playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate and a couple of other things on Xbox and PlayStation, but Uncharted 4 is definitely going to take up the majority of my time towards the latter side of April. So there you guys have it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a like down below and comment what you think about Uncharted 4 being delayed yet again. Are you okay with delays? Do you think Uncharted 4 is going to be good, or could you care less about Uncharted in general? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you are new to the channel or you've never seen any of my other content, I do upload new stuff like 3 or 4 days a week depending on the week, so there's always something new right here on the channel when you drop by to watch some videos. And as always, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching this particular video. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.